Hey guys, this is my review of the HORI Pokken Tournament Pro Pad, exclusively for the Wii U, of course, and intended solely for use with Pokken Tournament. As you can see by the warning here, well, I guess you don't have to call it a warning, but... So, my first thoughts on using this controller. As a person who doesn't play a lot of Xbox, the shape of the controller at first kind of threw me off because just looking at pictures of the box, I expected this was going to be a little thinner, have sort of more of a retro feel to it. I really do like the design, and after playing with it for a while, I got comfortable with it. It really fills out your hands comfortably, and I feel like you could play for a really long time without getting any weird cramps or anything like that. It's very ergonomically designed. So, and as far as I can tell, the buttons and the D-pad, they feel like they're high quality. Like, I'm not worried about this thing breaking down anytime in the near future. And probably since it's only really for use with this game, most people, it'll probably last as long as they need it to. But there are uses for this controller other than Pokken Tournament, which we will get to at the end of this review. But I do want to say that for people who are serious about this game, even just serious about enjoying it, there is a notable difference, obviously, between using a controller that has no latency versus trying to play on a Pro controller or the gamepad. Obviously, if you're playing against somebody who doesn't have a wired controller, you're going to have an advantage over them. And I feel, obviously I've been practicing with the game, but I feel that I've done better online, since I switched over to the wired controller. I'm a big fan of wired controllers. I don't play that many modern games, but for what I do play, I use the HORI products, like the Real Arcade Pro joysticks, because it's just that much more enjoyable. Now, do I wish maybe that there would have been an official joystick for this game? Maybe, but here's the thing. This controller was $30. Okay? It's for one game, specifically designed for one game. To me, that's not necessarily a crazy price. But would someone pay upwards of $100, maybe $200 for a HORI fight stick that was specifically for Pokken Tournament? No. Would it be cool if HORI gave us one that would work with other Wii U games? Yeah, that would be good. But that hasn't happened, and given that there is a product available by Brooks that will basically let you use either Xbox or PlayStation controller, fight sticks or controllers with your Wii U, and that product is only $35, I say there's not really much worry about having an official HORI fight stick for the Wii U at this point. But this controller, outside of use for Pokken Tournament, it does have other uses because this is a USB controller. And its compatibility so far from what I've used it with seems pretty good. It works on the emulators that I have on my phone, so that's awesome. And it also, it'll work on your PC emulation. So let's see. Let's check out some Mega Man X. Just as a demonstration that the controller does in fact work. Okay, I press start. I can select things. Cool. So, yeah, and given the design of this controller, using it to play old NES games or SNES games is pretty fitting, and it feels pretty good. So, overall, my view on this product is if you have other emulation and you've got Pokken Tournament, and you think it's something you're going to be playing for a while, you should probably go ahead and pick up this controller. Especially if you're trying to play online, it's going to give you that little extra edge that you need to be competitive, and I think it's worth $30. So, good job, Hori. Thanks for giving us a gamepad for this game. And yeah, that about wraps it up, guys. So, thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful. See you later.